resentment in WWE over The Rock taking credit for wrestling being cool. There has been some resentment within the WWE against The Rock over his claim that he was to be credited for making pro wrestling cool again. In a recent edition of Wrestling Observer Radio, David Meltzer shared that there had been some resentment against The Rock over one particular comment he said. No one can say anything bad about him publicly, but there are a few people who resent him going like, I came back and wrestling's cool after WWE had a tremendous year, and the idea that he's taking full credit for the resurgence that happened a year before he came back. Even people who are very negative on him readily admit that he made the brand more popular. He drove TV ratings to a great degree. He helped drive the WrestleMania to be the biggest two-day WrestleMania there has been. There were definitely people who were happy. Sunday outdrew Saturday when it comes to viewers. The Rock's most recent appearance for WWE was on post-WrestleMania episode of Raw, where he vowed to return and confront the undisputed WWE champion, Cody Rhodes. Potential spoilers for WWE Backlash. Although we're a couple of days away, Charlotte Flair posted a photo of herself on her Twitter with her location saying she is currently in Paris, France. That's just a few driving hours away from Lyon, France, where Backlash is being held this Saturday. As we know, Flair has been rehabbing from a torn ACL, MCL, and meniscus, but she has been out and about without a crutch. In fact, she was at the WWE World and at WrestleMania and was moving around fine. When she will be cleared is another question. Given she's currently present in Paris, it's possible that she could be appearing at Backlash this Saturday. Another name that was spotted in the country was John Cena. A fan posted on Instagram that indicated that Cena was in Nice, France. So there's a chance that Cena could appear for the show as well. Cena also talked about wanting to be away from Hollywood for his final run in WWE, and even though it may not be expected to happen until later on this year, in the earliest, there are rumors as well of him appearing at Backlash as well. Hulk Hogan. I got a voice message from Roddy Piper 2 days after his death. During a recent appearance on the 700 Club, Hulk Hogan recounted a story of receiving a voicemail from Roddy Piper 2 days after his death in 2015. On July 31st, 2015, Piper passed away peacefully in his sleep at his summer residence in Los Angeles, California. Hogan went on to say, "Can I tell you a crazy wrestling story? A buddy of mine, Roddy Piper, passed away. He was really trying hard to surrender and get his life straight. He would text every single day. In the wrestling business for 25 years, we couldn't stand each other. We were at each other's throats. I know it was predetermined and all that, but he did not like me and I did not like him. That's just how it was. Well, once we got older, we basically had some conversations. We started talking. He started asking me about my spirituality. He didn't connect, but he was very curious. He wouldn't surrender. All of a sudden, he passes away. It was an A&E special about Roddy Piper. The very thing when they got ready to go to the credits, it wasn't a text message, but it was a text message. There was a voice message on the text, but the message came in 2 days after he died, and the text message just goes, "I'm just loving you, brother. I'm just walking with Jesus and loving you, my brother." He would have never said that when he was here. It's amazing how things work. According to his death certificate, Piper's passing was a tribute to coronary arrest caused by hypertension, with the pulmonary embolism listed as a contributing factor. There was a report as a heart attack caused by the embolism. Piper's close friend and WWE executive Bruce Pritchard later revealed that he had received a voice message from Piper on the night of his death. In the message, Piper mentioned that he was not feeling well and that he was intended to rest it off. Tommy Dreamer criticizes Patrick Mahomes being a heel on Raw in Kansas City. Tommy Dreamer was baffled by the decision for Patrick Mahomes to be a heel on this week's editions of the WWE Raw that took place on Kansas City. On the show, Mahomes, who plays for the Kansas City Chiefs as the quarterback, was aligned with Logan Paul, who appeared alongside IShowSpeed. In a recent edition of Bustin' Open the Radio, Dreamer questioned why would the WWE have Mahomes being the villain in the city that loves him, that he's won 3 Super Bowls. Here comes Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City and he's lined himself with the heels. Even in the opening segment, I'm like, wait a fucking minute. I don't understand why he would line the biggest babyface in Kansas City, as well perhaps the biggest quarterback in football, with a top act. Like, everyone's supposed to be liking your babyface, especially with the most popular guy in the town. So that was another way. What? Huh? Opening in the segment, I just didn't understand it. Dreamer did add if he was booking the show, he would have aligned Mahomes with Cody Rhodes and worked with a positive response from the fans. He added, you have all this, you could accomplish the same piece of business, but just align your babyfaces with your babyface reactions. And if you want to bring out, the Chiefs won, so it's hard to bring out a heel, but if the 49ers player came to the Kansas City rolling with Logan Paul, and then it was like, wait, what am I going to see here? No exit for Nick Khan from the WWE. Last week, some confusion arose from a Sportico report claiming that Nick Khan and Vince McMahon were selling their remaining TKO shares. However, as highlighted by Brian Thurston on YouTube, both Khan and McMahon hold a substantial number of TKO shares. Contrary to rumors, Nick Khan is not planning to leave the WWE. The shares he has put up for sale has been listed since the previous year. Khan's contract with the WWE is set to expire on September 2025, with no signs of him leaving the company. Currently, McMahon owns about 8 million shares, which accounts to nearly 5% of the stock, along with 9.9% of Class A shares. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and set your notifications. Yes, sir.